fit in a hierarchy of needs. But for our first Andy section, Mr. Andy Woolston. Stand round of applause, please. Beautiful. Let's go for
When I am a kid, right, what I'm going to do for the first 5 years of its life, right, I'm going to talk like this.
In the hope that he picks it up as his natural voice. Because that kid will never get fucked with. What's your name, little boy?
Albert.
I think as well, it'll really like brighten up the school nativity play, you know.
How do, Jesus? I can't get you no frankincense, so I just got you some facts. Super king to the Jews.
If you ever do have a kid, like I'm really immature, so I just treat it like a big toy, and I'll do stupid shit with it until it breaks, and then just stick it in the loft. No, I won't do that, that's fine. Don't worry, I'm a long way away from having a kid. I've recently been described as very single, which is good. But I'm enjoying it at the minute, it's good, it means I can go out whenever I want, come back whenever I want, to an empty house, yeah! Good thing about an empty house though, you can make dens! Make dens! Who don't like dens? Ex-girlfriend don't like dens. Or ninja films. Or anything I've ever said. Or done. Or made with yogurt pots. None of that. Don't like any of that. Yeah. Now, if you ever do have a kid, you know, we'll do all the stuff you're meant to do, you know, feed it, love it, take it for walks, you know, that kind of thing. It's other people's kids I can't stand. Oh, I hate them, you know, staggering around, dribbling, bumping into you. It's like they're on a hen do. You know, having a piss in the streets and don't know any better. I don't know why I'm crying. It's all good. I think because they're so similar, we should treat them similar as well. So if you see like a little kid wandering around in the supermarket and he's lost, you should treat him like you would if he was on a hen do, by giving him some L plates, a sash, and finding out what on earth happened to his dad. And, you know, if you're in a nightclub and you see a hen wandering around, treat it like you would a lost child. Putting on a child safety harness and strapping it to the bride-to-be, right? Aim of the game being, by the end of the night you've collected all the hens, and the bride-to-be's got them all sort of coming off her, just orbiting like a gang of feral Morris dancers. Just swiping and hissing at any man that walks past. And if you get sucked into that mess, you get spat out into an off-licence 15 years in the future with broken dreams and a face like a neglected bollock. It's just an idea, guys, isn't it? Like, I'm full of me, I'm like a modern day Les Dennis. Now that I've brought the mic, that's one person. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about my mental illness. Yeah! Everybody! That's right. It might be a bit difficult to do that because I can't remember which one I've got. It was like a few years ago, and you know what doctors are like. Look how much I know. I bet it's like that. Is that? No. Cool. So basically, I got prescribed antidepressants. I got put on citalopram. I don't know if that's good shit. I'm not up to that. But I didn't read the leaflet on it until like well after I started taking them. And if I'd have read the leaflet, would have fucking taken them. These are just some of the side effects you can get when taking these. Agitation, blurred vision, confusion, fever, increasing the frequency of urination, lack of emotion, lack of memory, menstrual changes. That was a shock. Skin rash or itching, trouble breathing, behavioural changes, bleeding gums, chills, convulsions, diarrhoea. And you know what, the list just goes on and on and on. And the last symptom being is feelings of sadness or depression. God, I want to take them otherwise. Yeah, no, it's alright. I got to see a counsellor. It was going alright for like 5 minutes, but I found out she got the same first name as my mum, so already like some weird psych shit going on. She's like, "Why don't you talk to me about your childhood?" I was like, "Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Jenny?" You know, like, she She was alright, but what she'd do every session is she'd go, you're a good looking lad, you've got the world at your feet, you'll be fine, which I didn't really want, you know, and then she'd just talk about her holidays for 50 minutes, it's kind of weird. So I stopped going, because I thought, if I want to hear someone talk about their holidays, I'll just get my hair cut or something, you know. So I stopped going, but I didn't tell her, I just stopped turning up. So I thought, yeah, she'll be bringing me up worried and stuff. Nothing. Oh, not aware. I'm really fucked off. So I found her on Facebook, and I'm not proud of this, but I started sending her pictures of me on like really tall buildings and stuff like that. At one point I sent her a picture of just me with my legs just dangling down from the ceiling, which is a really fucking hard picture to take. Like, almost killed myself thinking about yeah. No, it's alright. People often refer to depression as the black dog, because it sort of follows you around and it's always there and that sort of thing. But I don't like dogs. So I like to think of it as, do you remember the cup of soup advert, where there's a woman who drinks the cup of soup, and this weird blue fairball thing just comes from behind and hugs it, like fills her up a bit, you know what I mean? And like, she's like, oh, and we'll watch it going, yeah, I'm lonely, I'm going to buy a cup of soup and everything, it'll be fine. I think it's like that, because it's sort of warm and comforting, like an itchy blanket, you know, it's mine, do you know what I mean? But instead of like giving me a hug while it's doing it, it's just going, everyone thinks you're a loser. This gig's not going as well as you thought it was. But yeah, tell you what, Christmas is fucking brilliant for depression. It's fantastic because you can like comfort, eat and drown your sorrows as much as you want, and no one knows any difference because it's Christmas. Like, true story, right? It's Boxing Day, breakfast. I've got a saucepan full of mini sausage rolls and a family-size Christmas pudding. And my mum comes over on Boxing Day morning, she puts a hand on my shoulder and she goes, son, do you want some brandy cream? Like, yes, look at this! It's pretty good. I'm trying to get myself back out there now. But it's difficult because, like, I've got self-esteem issues. Issues being, damn, self-esteem. But also I've got quite a bit of self-esteem at the same time. It's a like little balance. Like, I constantly think that no one's ever going to love me again, but at the same time I think, well, they fucking should, because I'm alright. You know? So I think, like, you know, I'm 24, so I've still got time to turn stuff around, but I'm well aware that I look quite a bit older than my years. I always have done, you know, when I had paper around, it looked like I was going through a really tough divorce. You know? I got a lot of tips out there. The main one being sign a prenup. Because, you know, I mean, went to law school. Did graduate, it's fine, I'm not bitter, I'm over it now. You know, my grammar's not as nice as it could be, and like I don't think I'm an unattractive person. And I look at the floor when I say that, just in case I see someone in the audience going, oh shit, he doesn't know. Should we tell him? Nah, he had a breakdown his last gig. Didn't, guys. I think I'm the embodiment of 2 more drinks. that's where I'm at. Which is good. Just to bring up to speed on why I'm classed as very single. Last week, as a 24-year-old adult man, I was sick from eating too many biscuits. I deserve that, thank you. Do you know what, I did that at Sheffield last week and someone in the front went, puff. So many things wrong with that. But like, it's sort of a wake-up call because I thought, if that's how I died, right, that'd be shit. Not because of the biscuits, frankly, it'd be a fucking honour to die of a custard cream overdose. Am I right? Yeah, I think it fucking is. But the thing that annoyed me is I know that some dickhead would turn up at my funeral and go, well, at least he died doing what he loved. I fucking hate that. I really don't like that phrase. I don't necessarily think it's a good thing to die doing what you love. You know, you don't want your last words to be, oh, I was about to come. I think it's much better to die just after doing something you love. Ideally, what I would do is die doing something that I hate, so then I'd have to do the rest of my jokes. I've really enjoyed this, it's been really nice. Yeah, you're going to be lovely. Do you know what before I came out tonight? my granddad, who, I've been doing comedy for 6 years, I know, can you tell? He's not said one fucking word about my stand-up, ever. And then today, as I was going out, he said, you can go to Wales tonight? I went, yeah. He went, they fucking won't like you. Cheers, mate, that's good, yeah. So I'm going to leave you in a sec, but I'm just going to be a little bit honest with you. One of the things that I was really struggling with, I'm really worried about being a bad person. I used to worry about the things that I did and the things that I said and sort of the effects that I'd have on other people. But then I moved to London for 18 months. I'm alright. Oh, it's such a cunt hive. It really is. It is. And I feel sorry for dropping the C-bomb, I really do, but when you live there for 1.5 years, there's nothing else you can shout at them. It just doesn't... Bastard! It doesn't have the same impact, you know what I mean? I was a fucking gentleman down there. I said thank you to a woman in Tesco and she was like, ooh, the ambassador has arrived. Guys, you are fucking lovely. It's been worth the 5-hour drive to get here. Have a good night. Cheers.